Hello and welcome to Motorway 1. And there's only one way to say this. We're back! And we are back with some thrillers. So, tonight, is the BMW M4 Competition any good? And a new supercar company is emerging. Now, all of that is to come later, but first, we have a little look at a question that a lot of people are asking. Should I buy a cheap sports car? Because I've noticed a lot of people are buying these old Porsche Boxsters, which are very old, they're decently reliable, and they're good fun and very cheap. So, I went out to Hawaii's capital city and had a little look, and I bought a cheap sports car for myself, and yep, I went on a little adventure to see if it was any good. So, let's show you the film. This is what I've bought, a BMW 1990 M3 Sport Evolution. So, I'm now currently driving to Hananuma Racetrack, where we are actually going to check my buy's sports capabilities. So let's just start now, and yep, we're doing this. So if it does well, then we'll say that it was a good buy and that you should buy a cheap sports car. But if it doesn't, then just stick with your electric SUVs. Might as well just floor it. I did see a lot of Nissan 300 ZXs, Nissan 200 SXs, but I wanted to get something a bit more unusual, because I think the Porsche Boxster and the Nissan 300 ZX is the more obvious choice at the moment. So I've bought a 1990s M3. It's a little bit older than the 300 ZX. I think the 300 ZX was 1994 and the Porsche Boxster was 2001. But I just think this is probably a bit faster as well. I mean, it's a BMW, not more reliable brand. I mean, Porsche was probably the best option, but I just wanted to go something a bit unusual as well, and it's probably better than the Nissan 300 ZX, so that's good enough for me. Yeah, just turning onto the motorway, seems quite quiet. Yeah, this car is actually surprisingly quite fun. Yeah, just heading along. We've got 2.5 miles to go. Looks like we're just about to cap out 160. Ooh. Oh no, we went downhill a little bit there. And I will say, before I just spill the beans really late on in this trip, the previous owner has tuned this, so I think it now has a top speed of 170 miles an hour. Standard would only have 155, but this goes a little bit faster. That's why I bought it as well, good find. And there's no other thing been messed with it, it's just the engine. It's probably improved its reliability a bit as well, so. And I'll tell you how much I paid for it. Because they're not in real life and we're in the Crude Motor Fest in bucks, I paid $350,000, which in pounds in real life is probably about 10 grand. So I'm happy with that, if I'm honest. That was a good buy. Okay, we've arrived. Okay, now I'm going to meet you down, once I've got this, down the pit lane. Okay, so the benchmark time is 2 minutes, so I'll put that up in the corner of the screen. And the time, the actual lap time, will be in the other corner of the screen as well. So I'll meet you when I've got this car on the start line. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1, start the lap. Steady on the start. The timer is in the corner of the screen, so you can see how well I'm doing. I don't currently know. And the benchmark time is in the other corner of the screen. I reckon this will be quite close. I mean, if it beats 2 minute time, then I recommend you do buy one. If it doesn't, then, as I said earlier, stick with your electric SUVs. Really full throttle, pedal to the metal business here. I reckon this is going to be tight. Oh, lost a bit of control there. Drifting. And across the line. Woohoo! Okay. So, I'm going to head in the pit lane to check out my time. Wow, 148.7. That ain't half bad. So, sell your bid SUVs, that new Chinese company, I suppose. I think it is Chinese, I don't know. Might be wrong, please correct me in the comments if I am. Yep, 148.7, so get rid of that and buy a Porsche Boxster, a Nissan 300ZX, or this, a BMW M3 Sport Evolution. And with that, back to the studio. Okay, so it does turn out that you do need to buy an old sports car. Now, moving on to the next film. We have a little look from a very old BMW, well that sports car was, to a very new one. The new BMW M4 Sport Competition. So, here it is. Okay, here it is then, the new BMW M4 Sport Competition. Because it's competition, why not we give it a lap hand and Uma, shall we? Listen to the soundtrack, meaning the engine noise. Into 6th, the flappy pedals are doing their work, and into 7th, I think it might have a 7-speed gearbox. Drifting. Rumble strips, onto the rumble strips and drifting around the corners. Yeah, it's alright performance-wise, I'd say. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. I have had faster. We won't do the lap time today, since this is just a review, and lap times and that aren't relevant. And plus, because it's a borrowed car, I don't want to ruin it. Right, so we've tested performance. Overall, we'll just put a little bit of a scoreboard on the screen. Overall, I'd say handling, about 7 out of 10. Speed, about 7 again, yeah. And comfort, about 8. Okay, moving on to the interior. It's a very nice, cheeky carbon fibre. Very, very good. Oh, loving the blue seats already. And the software is pretty good on this, as you can see. We've obviously got flappy paddles, some cheeky carbon fibre finish. The wheel does turning. A couple of full turns. Electric windows. We've got a lovely interior. This is a premium model, so just a disclaimer. We'll put that on the screen. Only the premium model comes with the blue interior. Okay, right. Let's give a review score for this then. I'd say probably decoration, definitely 10 out of 10. Software, about 6, because you never know, these might be unreliable. Yeah, and I'd say that's probably the only things in the interior, really. Right. So with that then, back to the studio. Okay, so that BMW in the end didn't seem too bad. Yeah, obviously we can't get your hands on one now because car companies are a bit in shambles right now. There's obviously the alternatives, the Audi TT RS and the Jaguar F-Type. We'll just put them in both corners of the screen. Now, moving on. A new supercar company is emerging, and I was first to give one of their new supercars a test drive. So, here I am, giving it my first impressions. It's the Gordon Murray T50, and Gordon Murray say that this is the best British hypercar since the noble M600 days. Well, do they live up to that name? So today, we're gonna give this a lap time, and then we're gonna test the noble M600. So I'll get back to you when this is lined up, ready for its lap. Okay, so what we're going to do for this, before we compare it to the noble M600, so we're going to do the lap. We're not going to show the time, and then we're going to do the noble's lap, and then after that we're going to do both the laps side by side to see who won. So first we're going to do a review of this, and then we'll show the both laps after we've done it. Get back to you then. Okay, right, I'm just taking a little bit of a cruise lap. Obviously, this isn't entirely road legal for a start, because it is central driving, and it's got cameras as mirrors. But it does sound good though, and it is very good. But we're not going to test performance yet, because we're obviously going to do that against a Noble, because they say that this will live up to its name. Yeah, good software, and looks as well. I mean, come on. Look at that massive turbine to keep that massive twin-charged arrangement, which means it's super and turbocharged. You get that massive whine. I mean, come on, you can't look at that air brake as well. Very professional. And it's got Lamborghini Countach style windows as well. Okay, right. Now we're going to put it up its greatest enemy. We're going to put it up against the noble M600. So I'm going to do both the laps, time them both, then we'll put them side by side after we've done them, and then we'll see who wins, shall we? Okay, the Gordon Murray did it in 1:23.9. We'll put that in the corner of the screen. And the Noble in 1:22.4. So that means the Noble M600 is still faster over all these years. And with that, ladies and gents, goodbye.